Well, hey, Norma. Uh, hey, y'all. Yes, I moved everything so I had room up here to mix the next layer. Coasters, they're all right here. Got them pretty close. The butterflies as well. And that way it all had a chance. This got really hot with the heat mat, which that's normal. But I wanted to move everything off and let things cool down so I have room to mix the next stuff. All right. I need, and this one's going to be this silver white. I think it'll be real pretty. I'm going to add some opal in with it. But it takes quite a bit because I want a nice solid color. I don't want it translucent. I want a good opaque, deep, I want the color. How you doing, Norma? All right, let's put a bunch of this opal in with it. I don't know if it'll change it any or do anything, but can't hurt, right? It's just resin. Okay. Let's get that mixed. That way our mica powder is dissolved. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, set that off to the side. We don't need it just yet. And oh, did you see me do that? I didn't do that. I did that. I need to get some paper towel ready. Just in case, you never ever know. And I use a lot of paper towel when I'm pouring resin. And baby wipes. Oh my gosh, the baby wipes, y'all, we go through. Okay. I'm going to put that on there. And this is part A, and we're going to do 1 cup. So this is a half a cup, and then I'll do a half a cup of B. And we will put them back on the heat mat. It'll be a couple of more hours. And then once that's done, I'll be able to let them cool for a little bit. And then we will be done and ready to demold. So that'll be nice. That'll be fun. I can't wait to demold all this. It's always fun to see what you end up with. Hi, Julie. Okay, let's get that in here. You know, resin, you never honestly know for sure with the colors what you're going to end up with. It has a mind of its own. And it continuously moves until it's cured. You know, you can start out thinking you're going to have one design with your color and your resin. And by the time it's done curing and you go look at it again, it may look like something completely different. Okay, that's A. Now let's get B. And B's the one that's kind of liquidy. Three times to text in the chat. And that was, I'm sorry, honey. Like I said, this is a resin that's actually for cup turning, you know, but it's fine to use. I just have a good bit of it and I want to use it, so that's why I'm using it. No other reason. Okay. And you want to get it all out because, you know, it is a 50-50 mix, basically. 1 to 1. And if you leave part of it in there, you know, it may not cure right. Okay. That's got that. Let me set that back a minute. And let me get my measuring cup cleaned up. Because y'all know I don't like the mess left. It bugs me. And all I can think of, it's going to cure on my tools and then I won't have them. Because I use same measuring cups for years. And I don't go by milliliters and all that. I go by cups. Cups, teaspoons, tablespoons. I don't understand the other measurements. So I do what works for me. A lot of the other resin people, they go by, you know, milliliters or whatever. Let me move these off out of the way. And I'm just not comfortable with that. So I do what works for me. Okay. And like I said, you see how it's cloudy now? The more you mix, the clearer it will become. I was going to come back on at 4, but hubby was still home for late lunch, early dinner. He didn't have to be back until 4:30. So I just set it for 4:30 because I knew he would be gone back to work. And I get my cups from the chef's store. We have a chef's store here in Augusta. And they don't have any markings on them. They're the same cups that the restaurants get for takeout. You know, I can get lids. I can get the cups. I can get, you know, whatever I want there. So I buy the 16 ounce, 20 ounce. I can get 8 ounce. I've even gotten the little medicine cup like from there. Yeah, Julie, we see you, honey. I can see Julie just fine. See how it's getting nice and clear again? We won't be on here long. Now, I'm not sure if I will be back on tonight to do the demold or if I will just wait and demold it tomorrow. Either way, you know, you never know. Maybe somebody will host bingo and we'll be playing bingo. So, I don't know. I know KK had bingo last night. I don't think she's doing it again tonight. I haven't seen anything. I keep waiting on Tammy to post one. She hasn't done one in quite a while, and I enjoy her bingos. You want to see the demolding too? I do want to see it too. I want to see how this looks on the bottom of the coasters, these big ones. So, oh, that looks good. See how nice? It went from being pretty cloudy to being very clear. I've got bubbles, but I'm going to have bubbles. Get over it. We're going to let it sit for just a few minutes, and it will degas a little bit. Not a lot, but it will. I can slowly see bubbles working their way up. See? Yep, they're coming up and popping. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. So, but yeah, Norma, I want to do these coasters in a bloom. The new ones that are coming in, they're quite large. And I think you'll be happier with them than you would the little ones, to be honest with you. Yep, them bubbles is a poppin'. So what are y'all up to? It says I have 5 people in here, so other than Julie and Norma and myself, there should be 2 more. So we have some people just wanting to watch, and that's wonderful. You took a power nap? All right, I'm going to add the white in. It is so pretty. And if it doesn't look like we have enough, I may have to mix up some more, and that's fine. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to add a little more alcohol and swirl it around and dump that in there. That way we get all that goodness, or a good bit of it, out of there. All right. Ooh, look at that. You know what? I think I'm going to add something. I really, really think I'm going to see if I see my interference and add some interference. Diamond painting. Oh, yeah. I love that pearl. But I think I want some interference powder in here. Let's see. Where did I put that? I know that's not it. And that's not it. May not be able to. May not have it where I thought I did. And I don't. But that's okay. I'm looking. I'm thinking. We're just going to deal with what we got. It'll be okay. It's still very pretty. And some of that opal is coming through. You know, I wonder what would happen if I added just a hint of the blue that we used. You know, let's just do a little experiment here. I mean, what's the worst could happen? You know, not adding a lot, just that little teeny tiny bit. See if it makes a difference or not. It may not. And then again, it may really make it kind of show up a little more. I don't think it's going to make a difference, to tell you the truth. Might have a slight hint of it, but honestly, I don't think it made a difference. And that's okay. It's still going to be pretty. Oh, there's a big chunk. Let me see if I can get it meshed. There we go. Okay. See, that's what I was talking about earlier in the other video about why I was doing the resin, the pour, the way I was doing it, because sometimes you get a clump of your color, and that was a perfect example of what can happen. So there's another one. I mean, it'll dissolve. If I don't make a mess first. Huh? Okay. Yeah, but I don't know where they're at right this minute, Julia. That's what I was seeing about the interference color. I mean, this pearl white's gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. And with that blue, oh, I think it'll be so pretty. So pretty. Like I said, I'm making sure we stir really well. It'll be nice and incorporated. Okay. That's looking good. Always make sure you scrape your sides. That's can mess up your resin quicker than anything, is not incorporating what's stuck on the sides of your cup. It can, your resin can still cure. However, if your resin is not mixed well, it will have a ripply look to it when it cures. Okay. All right, we're done with that one. Let me clean this up. Yeah, it looks great. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm cleaning off the spatula. Gotta clean things. I learned a long time ago, you take care of your tools, and they will take care of you. I have some paint brushes out in my shop that I've probably had for 10 years or more before I quit doing ceramics over 10 years ago, that are just sitting out there, that are perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Okay, let me get rid of the cup. Don't want to leave anything sitting around. Now, let's see if I pick this up here and I move that there. And I need to get the heat mat back up. There's the heat mat. Don't spill, please. And let's get things back up here. And then we got also our 2 butterflies. And we're going to hope I mixed up enough resin for everything. I'm not going to guarantee because never have I done this, so I don't know. All right. And let's get to pouring. I think I'm going to do a quick little spritz in each one. Okay. Now I can tell right now that something's not level, and that's okay. We can fix this. Let me sit that there for a moment. And let's see. This one here. I'm going to move the butterflies for a moment to get them. Let's see if I can get under you. And let's see where he goes. Okay. And let's see, I need another one over here. Might need another one under that one. This is how we do it, y'all. If we aren't sure. Because, see, sometimes your molds won't be level. Your desk can be level. Doesn't mean your mold is level. Now, these look okay. It was this one and this one that were going one way or the other. Paintbrushes I had since high school. I believe it, Julie. Like I said, you take care of your tools. They will take care of you. Not sure. May not have enough. Don't have enough to do the butterflies, but that's okay. The butterflies are good. If we don't do any more to them, they're fine. I'm trying to see if I need... I think I need something under here. Hang on one second. Because this one's kind of looking a little disheveled, shall we say, on this edge. Let's see if I can... Okay, that looks good. All right. Now I think I can get a little more in here. And a little more over here. And like I said, we're going to leave the butterflies alone for now. I could go ahead and mix up a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll just go ahead and mix up a little more for the butterflies. Okay, what's in the spray bottle? It is 91% isopropyl alcohol from Walmart. You can always use alcohol. You can never use water. Okay, just remember. And yeah, I think I'm going to mix up another. We'll go with half a cup. So I'll do a quarter cup of each. And we'll just do a back coat over the butterflies. It'll be okay. We got this. Okay. And I'm going to mix it in the same cup. It's fine. Okay. That there. And let's rake this one out. Okay. Now, hubby is off tomorrow. Yay, rah, right? So, I'm going to try and go live. Not guaranteeing, but I'm going to try. I should be okay. Move this out of my way for a moment. And if you need a good laugh and you miss the first video, go in and you'll hear what I'm doing. I'm being mean. He's been on my last nerve. So I'm not really being mean. I'm not doing anything to harm him. But it has to do with a remote to the light fixture. So, and my fan in the room. So go back and check that out. You'll get a good laugh, I promise. Oh yeah, this will be. Now I haven't turned the heat mat on yet. I won't turn it on until I'm ready to leave in here because, well, to be honest, it's a heat mat and it puts out some heat, let me tell you. And, you know, I already have enough tropical vacations. I don't need more from something, you know. And yeah, I clean all my tools as I go with the alcohol. That way I don't have any problems. And all these are little measuring cups and measuring spoon set from the Dollar Tree. And I've used them, God, a long time. Get that up. And let me move the cup over because I got a little bit on here that needs to come up. Oops. Because I just don't like the sticky mess. And resin is sticky. I'm going to wipe off the bottom. Now, I'm going to get me another little cup. And we're going to mix some more white in here. Here it is. It'll be fine. Sorry, I know I'm out of frame. I'm just tapping it in. I don't want to do it and put in a ton. So, let's add some alcohol. And All right, set that off to the side for a minute. Let's get this stirred up. Won't take too long. I ain't gonna hurt us to do it. But yes, I was saying sometimes your table can be level, but your molds may not be level, you know. So it happens. And can't stress enough. Make sure you scrape your sides. That's one thing you will hear me tell you over and over is to scrape your sides. And all I'm doing is off to the side is stirring resin. And scraping the sides. Like I said, you don't have it, your piece may cure, however, you will have ripples. And in some instances, to be honest, it won't cure. It'll stay very sticky. And no matter what you do, it will not cure because you do not have your ratio right. All right. How's that looking? Pretty good. It's a little cloudy, and let me explain why. We didn't get every last bit of what was in it before out, but it's not streaky. You know, I can see it's the mica powder in there. So, other than that, it's nice and mixed. I know it's clear. Bubbles and mica powder. All right, let me get another stir stick, which is a popsicle stick, and mix this up. Pour it in. We're done with that. So pretty. That pearl white, silvery white, so pretty. Hey, KK. I don't see KK. Yeah. I don't see or hear KK. I don't understand. Don't know. That's weird. I don't see her up on the computer either. I'm here, but writing doesn't show up. Don't know, sweetie. I'm so sorry. You know, YouTube's being a pain in the butt. Okay, we got that. Now I need some more paper towel, y'all. I told you, we use it so much. All right. Let me clean this little boomer here up. And I'm going to spray this paper towel really well. So as soon as I get this out, I can clean it off. I thought these were so cute. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They were pretty cheap. They were under $2. So I bought 2 of them. All right, let me move that. Okay, honey, I'm so sorry. We can't hear you or anything. Let's get the butterflies over here now. All right. Now, I have a little spot there. It didn't want to go in for some reason. Weird. So weird. Let's get this one. Almost a silvery gray. Kind of reminds me of a cloudy sky, you know? Okay, I see a bubble here. Got it, got it, got it. And let's see, we got just a tiny bit here. Let's see if we can add just a smidge more in here. I mean, we got it. We might as well use it. You know? And then we'll be done. And we'll be turning on the heat mat. And fingers crossed, we get beautiful coasters and butterflies. We love our butterflies, don't we? I don't want to overflow anything, so I'm kind of trying to be careful. Because it's no fun when you overdo it, you know. And then you got a leak and, it's a mess. Okay, I think I got it though. All right. I think we got it, you guys. Let's give them a spritz for the air bubbles. And oh, I think they're going to be so pretty. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here and turn on the heat mat. I'll probably sit in here and babysit this for just a few minutes to make sure that, you know, nothing is leaking or doing anything it's not supposed to. But so far, it looks really good. Yes, I'm taking off my gloves. I hate wearing gloves. Y'all know that. But when it comes to big jobs, I would rather wear the gloves and not have to worry about getting my hands all sticky and muckified. You know. I do have resin remover, but it stinks. To me, it smells like motor oil. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, but I'm very, very happy. I'm going to do another spritz. I don't know if you can see the change in the resin when I do that or not. Let me turn this on. Back up on high. And okay, you guys, I'm hoping I will see you on demold. If nobody is live at 7 o'clock, or if someone's already went live, when they get done, I'll try and come in and we'll do the demold. Okay, y'all? Have a great rest of your evening. See you in a bit. Bye, y'all.